Hey my friends! Recently I've been procrastinated on filming YouTube videos. Now today is Friday, I walk from the park. Now bring my laptop and recording in the park. And I also use this is the mobile microphone and I will record from my phone for this video. This is my phone and this is my laptop in front of me. In this video, what I'm gonna talk about today, I'm thinking about the maybe redundancy. I've shared my experience about redundancy I had earlier this year. I also share the 3 tips or maybe 3 stages. Before I jump into the 3 stages, let me share my story. Earlier this year, after the Christmas break, and our leadership team organized a meeting and announced the redundancy. I can still remember that morning when I wake up, I check the message. The redundancy happened in US, and I don't know what's gonna happen at Australia. When the time came, it's about 9:30, and there is a meeting. We all know there will be a bad news for everyone. So everyone sits there and waiting for the announcement. We waiting as a team, and everyone got an email. Your role will be potential impact, and waiting for the next email. If anyone receives the next email, which means the role has been impacted. Our team has about 6 or 7 people, I forgot. And we sit together and waiting for the email, and surprisingly, we all got the email. No one survived. And when we opened the policy document, we saw not only the team but also the whole organization has been impacted. And after we got email and read the policy, understand what I have and what does that mean to me. So the first step is understand what does that to you. What that means, on reading the policy carefully, understand what's the termination date, how much money you will get. It's about the redundancy package. Yeah, you can call it a layoff package. When you get the package and calculate the amount of money you will get after tax. If you are in Australia, Australia have the examination for the tax. Do some calculation, do some research. I will post the calculation in the video description. After I calculate the money I have and also the money sitting in my bank account, and this I can calculate the burn down time. My financing situation wasn't bad. Actually, it's good. I can't, including the redundancy package, my whole family can survive without any income in next 2 years. So I also read all the other documents to understand what does that mean to me. Even I feel exhausted, even I really want to talk with someone to make me feel better, but understand the policy and understand what that to mean will help me to the next step. Communicate with my family. With my wife. To me, I'm the single source of income for my family. We got a kids, we got home loans, and we got a liability is not low. But on counting those money, on counting the burn down time, it's 2 years. It's not that bad. I shared what I got, what that means to my family. My wife is okay and feels supportive. Based on the calculation, I can decide whether I should take the immediate action for job hunting. And luckily, I don't have to. So I need to take a few weeks, maybe rest, do nothing, then figure out what's the next. And within the 2 weeks, I pretty much do nothing and take my son to the school and spend most of the time stay with family and play video games and watch movies, just do nothing, and chat with my colleagues and friends and complaints whether the leadership made the things worse and whether they can do better, and let the emotion calm and accept the situations. Now, let's talk about the second stage. The second stage is acceptance. What acceptance means, accept the emotion, because this is really a bad news. The emotion bursts immediately. It takes us into fight or run mode. So I'm not gonna fight, I'm not gonna run, just feel the emotion, let it calm. And it takes a few weeks to calm myself. When I feel calm, I reach out to people and reach out to friends. Talk my circumstances with my friend who had a similar experience. They gave me a great suggest. Yeah, take a break. Don't rush. You'll find another job, maybe another role is much better than previous one. I take their advice, focusing on maybe reading book, watching TV, write the app I want to use. After 2 weeks, when I feel calm, I'm gonna take some action. The action not jump directly into the job hunting. I developed a metaphor to make me feel even better. That's 3 questions I asked myself. The redundancy, the layoff is really a bad news, and this is the first time I experience it. I asked myself, how many times you're gonna experience this situation in my whole career? This is the first time. I worked for 15 years already, and this is the first time. I expect maybe 2 or 3 times. That's enough. So that's really making me feel the redundancy is just one of life experience. Like, shouldn't that so bad? It's just experience. Try my best to learn as much as I can, experience as much as I can. I understand I won't experience this too much and treat the layoff and redundancy as a treasure life experience. I'm gonna develop next step. The next question is about can I find the next job? I was a bit self-adopted of my experience from the last role because I more value the customer impact, and within the last maybe one and a half year, spend 1 year for onboarding and to get productive, and spend another half year to deliver a product, but we had been cut off. We haven't released products to the customer. To me, I feel like this is no customer impact. I've self-adopted. I feel exhausted about my previous achievement. I just convinced myself, okay, if I remove the last 2 years experience from my resume, can I find another job? Yeah. I take a pause and think about it. And the answer is yes. Yeah, easy. I don't feel I have any problem of my skill. I just need to find a way to build my confidence. Then comes to the next question, how to build my confidence. I developed another metaphor. This time, my employer pay me once, asked me to do one thing. I find another job, leave current role. Yeah, easy. To me, it's okay. If this is the case, I get my full freedom. No one control me. I get full freedom. It's kind of, you get finance freedom for several months, or maybe even a year. I get a fully freedom on control what I can achieve. Within 2 steps is the understand what does layoff mean to me. I get the time frame to my next step, and stay pause, let the emotion come and let the emotion go and start discovering next adventure. The next role I want to try the APAC, the Australia-based role. I spot 2 companies. One is Atlassian, another is Canva. I start reaching to the people to understand what the interview process it is and what the requirements, what kind of candidate they want. After I understand it, I try to feel what's my situation and what's the gap and what's a plan for me. Both Atlassian and Canva, they have coding interview for accessing computer science foundation, which is data structure and algorithm. This is kind of one of my weakness because I didn't take the computer science major at college. Even at work, I just learned some algorithm based on the problem. So I never learned it comprehensively. So I think, okay, this is a gap. I will take some time to practice data structure and algorithm. Another thing is a design system. I did a design system interview when I applied the role for Afterpay. That was quite smooth, and I used to be tech lead and for many years, so design system isn't the hard thing to me. But I still want to slow down a little bit to learn more concept of the design system, how we store data, how we do the backup recovery, fault tolerance, high performance system, etc., etc. When I discover this, then nothing also bothers me a lot. I have working for 15 years. I never take a career break. I don't want to take the action immediately. I want to take more time to recharge. So my plan was take 3 months for hunting next jobs. The first 2 months are pretty much recharge, relax, and stay with family. Meanwhile, I will keep practicing the coding challenges, which is the lead code, and also learning the certain design concepts. So after two months, I feel like I'm ready. I feel good. my kind of energy state is back, my confidence is back. I kickstart the next step, which is the last step, step 3, job hunting. On Kickstarter job hunting, the first thing isn't I get my resume ready and apply a job. The first thing I did is I attend to a tech conference. One of my ex-colleagues from the ThoughtWorks sent me a ticket for free. I attend to the one-day conference programmable at Melbourne. I meet people and I attend to the talk. This kind of social events make me feel connected with the industry. Things bother me isn't how to find the next job and how to keep me focused. Most valuable decision I made is not rush, slow it down. I didn't take action to attending for applying role immediately. The first thing I did is I active the career assistance service and helped me to update my resume. I didn't expect that they can bring too much value for me, but the reality is they bring huge value to me. The first thing they help me is stay confident, especially on talking about my past experience. The most tough question is, why did you quit your last role? My answer is, I had been redundant. I had been laid off. This is a red flag on talking about a negative experience. They just told me, no, it's not about you, it's about your role. Your role wasn't being needed, and as a result, we're gonna find a new role at the market. Keep the conversation sharp, moving towards your next action, which is job hunting. The next thing is about a resume. If you never ever ask a recruiter of some expertise to help you build your resume gonna suck. The same happened to me. If you want to stand out in the trail market, the resume has to be shiny. How to make a resume shiny is write your resume for your audience, which means for your role, for the recruiter, for the hiring manager, not write the resume for ourselves. Do not show off in the resume, and there are also some red flag we need to avoid from our resume. The job assistance service, their consultant help me to update my resume, make my resume shiny. Actually, I wouldn't call it a resume anymore. I call it personal branding. So when I go to the market, I go straight. This is my resume. I'm hunting for your job. The goal is to find a matching role, and when they read my resume, it's efficient. None of any words will waste their time, and also my resume can stand out in their candidate list. So one of the life experience I acquired is, if you get a chance to seek advice from expertise, do it. When I get my resume ready, then I start seeking for the job. And 80% of the time of job hunting is applying, attending interviews. That's not efficient. 80% of the time is networking, reaching out to your friends, asking what's the interview process. Some people will share their treasure experience. Some people, maybe a long time ago, won't that much help. Just ask them, they will share the tips. It's really helpful. Job hunting is just another process. And do it, finish it. The outcome is out of our control because the hiring manager will make the final decision. Luckily, I attended only 2 interviews, one at Atlassian and another at Canva. I got the Canva role as I expected. Then on getting the role, most important things you will experience, I also experienced, is salary negotiation. The job assistance service also taught me how to negotiate the offer. One of the mindset change is any offer is negotiable as long as we can demonstrate we are more valuable than they offered. So there are 2 ways. I shared in my video channel already. And the one last thing you have to know, the recruiter isn't sitting against us, it's helping us. So ask them so that they can help us. No ask, they will never know we need their help. I talk about a lot. Now, in summary, there are 3 stages. First thing, read the policy, understand what does that mean to you and to your family, and decide what's next step. Second, take pause, accept the emotion calm, accept the situation, and develop the next step. What are you gonna do when you feel calm? I decided to find another job in the market. Some of the friends of my ex-colleague decide to run a startup. My previous EM run a startup consultant startup, now getting customer, getting income. Some of the friends, they join a small startup to give it a try. So it really depends on your decision. Third step, taking action. Taking action smoothly. Also don't rush. Experience as much as you can. The knowledge, the skill acquired during this time is gonna be life changes. Hopefully my experience can help you to deal with this tough situation. If you like this video, you may like this video as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time.